Yeah.
Clap for him. Go ahead, Phil.
Another spanking right there.
Poor Ranger.
You know, I never cheated on your mother. 27 years and nothing.
Look at that. Some hockey.
All family
Nothing but
issues. Family issues. Family issues don't matter when you're getting your face rode.
Listen.
All those trips to Cincinnati.
You ain't lying. Like,
Memphis.
Until.
whoa.
Yeah, you fall victim once, it's all
I
it
know
takes.
everybody that's listening right now heard
Next thing
that.
you know, I'm bringing
You
something
better
home to
check your
mother
drawers,
and
bro.
flowers.
You better check that shit, man. You definitely ripped the leather on that seat, brother. God
Catherine Lamb. She wanted me.
Danny Green can eat my balls.
And also,
He's
One
making
more scotch
one
and she
out of
would've-
f***ing 30.
whacking his bag again is fucking crazy. Shout out to my dad.
damn.
He is really psychotic and fucking iconic. I love that guy.
Psychotic and iconic. Psychotic and iconic.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 17 of Psychotic and Iconic. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in tonight and everybody that follows, likes, and subscribes to all of our platforms. Shout out to Just Ant. Everybody go follow him on Instagram at Just Ant. He does our intro music. He's the GOAT. Nick, I want to start the show out the same way we did last week. Who you watching tonight?
Throwback Lisa Ann. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Yeah, nostalgia. That's all.
Yeah, I understand. I watched a lot of her film. Very familiar.
Who are you watching tonight?
I went all through Brandy Love. I'm gonna go Jessa Rhodes tonight.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. You
yeah.
spicing it up a bit?
Yeah, I
Alright,
fuck with her
alright.
heavy.
Yeah.
But now, welcome back to Psychotic and Iconic. We're going to Mikey P, and we're getting ready to go.
Actually, I'm going to pass it right back to Nick after that thing that he just told me about, the sports cards announcement.
Yeah,
Nick,
so
take that and hand it right back, okay?
yeah, so the Valley Forge Sports Card Show is on September 24th through 26th. They have stars there that from the Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, players like Randall Cunningham, McNabb, Vic, Iverson.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Iverson is going to be
Allen
there.
Iverson
Yeah, so
is the newest guest
he
at the
is.
Valley Forge
He is. He actually just got
Sports
announced.
Card Show.
He actually just got announced, so we're looking forward to that. We'll be there filming some more content for you guys, so be on the lookout for that as time gets closer. So, yeah,
Thank you very much, sir.
you're welcome.
And so, guys, as always, just a reminder, we are live streaming every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel and Facebook page. Welcome to the official start of the NFL regular season. Thanks for pre-gaming with us. You know what? You know what to do, Phil. At this point, I don't even have to tell you
Run it. Run it.
for this one.
Run it. Run it.
I'll tell you why, Phil.
Run it.
I got to get comfortable.
Tom Brady running through the gate. What the hell was Nick thinking? Nick took the Cowboys.
I did.
I'm still like,
I did. I took the Cowboys. I don't give a fuck. I stand on my own too, and that's it. I took the Cowboys tonight. You heard me.
Fall
I
on
can't
them
believe you.
I can't believe it
have-
either, but you know what? If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong because I love Brady. But this game feels weird to me.
I have a
So,
surprise stat for you before I bring up our first opening topic. It's kind of a little small topic, but this one though, I just want you guys to know this. Home teams are 15-3 in Thursday night season openers. Where's the game tonight? Tampa Bay.
That's great, man.
15-3 and 11-3-4 against the spread.
I remember that Patriots Chiefs game a couple of years ago. They lost the opening game and they went on to win the Super Bowl. So that's how I think about it.
Give me the Bucks and the Bucks spread.
Wow.
I want to see Brady throw 3 touchdowns. I bet on that too. All right. Now, I got something else for you guys. We've been holding this one off for a couple episodes. Did you guys see that top 100 list? I just want to know something. Did you guys see the NFL top 100 list?
It's fucking disrespectful. It's
It
disrespectful.
is. And listen, I'll give you that. It is
It
disrespectful.
is. You got Brady at number 7? What's that?
Wow, you
One for
got
every
right to
fucking
it.
ring he has?
I
Come
was
on,
just
man.
going
What
to
we
tell
talking about
everybody, like, real quick. The obvious number 1 was Patrick Mahomes. Number 2 was Aaron Donald. Yours truly gave you those 2 already. Number 3 was Aaron Rodgers, who was my number 4. I would have Brady at number 5, personally.
That's still showing
Brady
out.
was at 7.
Again, fam, you wild disrespectful.
No,
You
7 is wild disrespectful.
No, 5 is wild disrespectful too.
You want to know why we're saying that tonight, though? We got to motivate the guy because he's already motivated hearing his top fan picking Dallas. What?
It is what it is.
I can't
Trust me, you
believe
get
this
what you
shit.
give.
I can't believe this. Anyway, starting with some energy here. So tonight, guys, first thing we're doing, we're going over our fantasy drafts real quick. Some highlights of our fantasy drafts. Everyone's pretty much done now at this point. And then after that, we're going to go through the playoff picture. We're going to tell everyone what our seedings are, the records of every team making the playoffs. This was our last chance to change any of our playoff picks, okay? We're going to tell everybody our Super Bowl winners, who's represented the AFC and NFC. And then lastly, we're going to just go through a quick list of the award winners this year. A lot of different opinions, though, across the board, like experts and everything. I brushed up on it before the show, and it looks like a lot of parity. So let's go right into it. Our fantasy football drafts. I'm going to pass it to you, Nick. You and Mike had a big one last night. That was
We
your
had a
big auction
crazy
draft.
one, and I know everybody's tuned in right now. Shout out to The Crown is safe. Ain't safe, because it ain't fucking safe. I'm coming to take that shit again. No cap, of course.
No, you're not.
Fam, you make playoffs?
Here we go. Here we go. Yep.
Playoffs?
This year.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
That's what I'm going to talk about you.
You'll see.
Anyway, no, you have a good squad. I'm not going to trash you.
I appreciate it.
Nah, it was actually really interesting. I feel like a lot of people panic buy. We do auction draft. I know you do. What do you do? Snake, Mike?
Yeah,
That's weak shit, bro.
long snake.
That's weak shit, bro. Whoa, fam.
You got a garden snake.
Nah, so we do auction draft,
I
and
got an anaconda, Mike.
it was crazy. So the highest player was McCaffrey at 108, which
Sheesh.
I think is bizarre. But
You said half point PPR, right?
it's PPR, but you get
yeah.
a half point for per first down. But so $108 for McCaffrey. I mean, you have $200 budget, so you have $92 to work the cap after that. So Derrick Henry went for 80, and I thought that was a very good value buy at $80. Compared to 108 with McCaffrey, there's not much drop off there as far as elite backs. So honestly, I just kind of did some value buys. I got Aaron Jones for 67.
Nice. Love it.
And fucking Antonio Gibson went for 66, which is a good price. I think it's a fair price. I really do. I got Josh Jacobs for 28. And Chris Carson, your boy, went for $65, which I think is
Fair price.
It is, but when
Top
you get
10.
top 10,
That's incorrect.
Number 10 on the list. Top 10.
anyway. But like, if you go down like the list, Jacobs going for 28 compared to Carson at 65 is that's not a big drop off in players. In my opinion, I don't think so. So I went for the value buys. That was kind of my experience. A lot of people panicked, and
Anyone
it
you're
showed.
really
It
proud
showed.
of, though, that you got?
Yeah, I love my team, honestly. I got Damian Harris, like I told you guys I was getting. Like, you got to start listening to me. And I got Robert Woods,
Nice.
Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, and Robbie Anderson, all for probably like $44 total. So
Damn.
I went for value buys.
Yeah, value shopping right
last
there.
night I was shocked that Kamara went for 102. I mean, it went to Sean, and he's not really that good.
That's
He still needs work. I'm sorry, bro. Thank you for tuning in, though. But he still needs work. I thought that was crazy. The rest of his team took a beating.
Damn, I'm trying to scare him off now.
Yeah,
We want him to stick around.
it was that Dalvin Cook went for 85 too, which I thought was a bargain.
Oh, I got a good story for you there, but I'll hold that.
Dalvin Cook went for 85 and Derrick Henry went for 80. So when I saw that, I'm kind of like, okay. Then I got Zeke for 69. I'm about it. And then I got James Robinson for 41, which
got
I
your
told you
guy.
guys I was getting James Robinson, and I got him for a lot cheaper than I thought because I thought I was getting him in the mid 50s.
Yeah.
Nick, your ride or die was Damian Harris, right? So you both got your ride or die picks.
Bet the crib on it.
As it turns out, you both
Yeah,
got
they
your
can't
guys.
fuck with us. They know.
Nah.
Yeah, they're just not there yet.
Hey, good for you. I didn't get mine. That's a
Yeah,
shame.
then I finished off with Keenan Allen and Chris Godwin.
Keenan Allen, another one of my guys.
I got him cheap too. I got him for $32.
So auction draft listeners, I hope they were listening
It was-
and
it was
comparing
wild.
experiences, because obviously my experience is going to be different than yours.
Once you do an auction draft, it is so difficult to go back and do a snake because you're really you don't have any control in a snake.
Yeah.
You have no control. But when you're doing an auction, you can get whoever you want. I mean, obviously you have to work your cap and things like that, but it's so much better than doing a snake draft.
It's tough valuing players, though, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what also kind of like, got my interest was Devontae Adams went for $72, right?
Damn.
And you had guys like DK Metcalf going for 45. Like to me, I don't see the big drop off there, honestly. And I thought, a lot of people panicked. They wanted, the top guy just so it looks good on their team, but it ain't that good. Not when you spend $72 on a wide receiver when running backs are so scarce. It just doesn't make any sense. So
good point you mentioned right there.
yeah, I mean, hopefully, they learn from this draft, but hopefully they don't because I can bust their ass again. So it's all good.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, the theme of all three of my drafts was the scarcity at running back, and they were flying off the board quicker than I've ever seen before. Now, I had the number 1 pick in 2 of my drafts, which is like unheard of. I've never had that happen to me. I maybe had the number 1 pick like 2 times in my whole career. So I got CMC, obviously. But obviously you're not expecting running backs to come back to you in the second round. And in one of them, I mean, I think I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who I think is going to have a bounce back year. I got him in 2 leagues. I did get Chris Carson in 1. I think I got him in either the 3rd or 4th round. Common theme, though, man, Russell Wilson fell. Just every year, it's the same story.
Real fast. I got Aaron Rodgers last night for $6.
What?
You know who my quarterback is?
Who?
Dak.
And his is even better than mine.
$2.
You know what? Actually, before I continue, I wanted to point out a comment I saw from a Cowboys fan, Jimmy P.
Oh, shout out
That's
James.
our guy.
Shout out James.
Yeah,
man.
James.
Thank you for tuning in.
Oh,
bro.
James.
We appreciate it, man.
James says we losing tonight, no doubt. Come on, Nick. What the hell's going on in your head tonight?
Look, man, it's a prediction, and that's it. It's how I feel.
You know what it
I
is?
look at this game, and it looks weird. I don't know.
I said this to you guys earlier. I think Nick's playing that whole reverse psychology thing. He's like telepathically telling Brady,
So
I'm
is
trying
James.
to motivate you.
So is James.
Yeah, oh, he's like that too. Mm-hmm. Oh, he like that.
He is.
So, common theme, though. Russell Wilson just fell. I got him in all 3 of my leagues, and I'm thrilled.
Which is surprising because he's like the 3rd best player in the whole NFL. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
like, why
I
did he
mean, hey,
fall?
Yeah.
he's the only quarterback in the NFL to throw 30-plus touchdowns 4 years in a row.
Then get
And
bounced in
only
the first
one of
round.
2 to do it 2 years in a row, okay? So, I just
How
wanna
far did he
point
go
that
last
out.
year?
Hey, listen, we're talking fantasy right
I know
now.
it's a team game. I'm
we
sorry.
Could talk playoffs. We could talk playoffs after that, all right? We're coming up on it. But I thought also, all 3 of us had Julio Jones in our top 10. And this guy was slipping 5th, 6th round. I got him in 2 leagues. I was pretty thrilled about that. What was another one?
I ain't weird. He weird. Man, fuck out here.
Oh, guys, I mean, the craziest thing was last night. I have pick 4, and Dalvin Cook slips to me at pick 4. What in the flying fuck?
Really?
I got Dalvin Cook pick 4 last night.
So how did it go? CMC?
I was just about to say, who was 3rd?
This was non-PPR, so maybe it's a little bit of different story there, but CMC, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, and then I got Dalvin Cook.
Wow.
If you smell what Dalvin's cooking.
That's a
Circa
steal.
2017. That was my team name when I first got him. Uh-huh. So, I mean, another thing, I think that, let me see. Yeah, I just think that running backs are flying off the board.
Well, yeah, I
So-
mean, look, the running backs are scarce. I don't understand the wide receiver love this year. You know what I mean? Like, especially
There's so many good ones.
yeah, even in snake drafts, auction drafts, doesn't matter. Like, I just don't understand the wide receiver, reaching for a wide receiver in round 1 or even overpaying in an auction draft. Like, there's not many running backs. Once you solidify that position, then you can go after wide receivers. You can get value players such as CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Ayuk,
He fell to me in one.
Cooper Kupp. You know what I mean? Like I
Got
love
him
Cooper
too.
Kupp.
I love him too.
I think he's gonna be top 5 this year. Honestly,
mean,
that's one of my
I
bold
wouldn't be
predictions.
surprised one bit.
Yeah, so I just think there's a lot of value in the later rounds for wide receivers. So
I mean, I got Keenan Allen like round 4 last night, which was another stunner because I mean I already told you guys what I think about him.
I gotta be in your draft, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, I was saying the
I
same.
need a payday.
I was saying the same to you guys in many senses too. But like in all of my leagues, I think Zeke slipped. I think he went like 12th last night. I think Najee Harris went 14 or something like that. I mean, there were some crazy things happening. So, bottom line, guys, always draft for value. Go by the board. It looked like a lot of people were picking just by their favorites and their biases, and I will never understand that because I care too much about winning and making money. So, that's the theme of fantasy right there. You got anything else to add before we move on?
Nah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm coming for the head tops. That's it.
Scream. So, Phil, I mean, I need you to give us a little something. You know what to do.
No, I don't, actually.
Yo, I got all the confidence in the world in this guy, and he's proving me wrong, I guess. Any of them. Anything football at this point.
That'll work.
Yeah. Because now it's time to talk playoffs.
Yeah.
This is your last chance to change your picks. It was your last chance. Now it's attached to your name for the season.
I'm happy about it.
So here's how we're going to do it, all right? Let's start with, I guess, the AFC.
Okay.
I'm going to hand it off to Nick. No, I'm going to give it to Mike, actually, because
Pause.
I mean, I'll give it to both of you. Real
Whoa.
scream.
See what I'm saying?
You see what I mean? Like, you take it too far here. Like, it's crazy. to me.
Listen.
Like, what's going on?
It's usually not me. It's usually Mike.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Your
trying
dad
to, I'm trying to
said,
one
what
up him.
position scores first tonight? I'm going to say doggy.
Yo, if I had to bet, I probably would bet that it's going to be Brady to AB, touchdown number 1.
I hope
Honest
it's
to God,
Godwin because I have him.
I really do.
Doggy.
What's
That's
your
crazy.
bet on the coin toss? Deets, are you really betting coin toss?
Anyway, let's get back to it.
Fuck.
Let's get back to it.
Yeah, come on now. All right, so, Mike, AFC seedings 1 through 7 with their records, please.
All right. So number 1, I have the Chiefs at 15-2. Number 2, I have the Browns at 13-4. At 3rd, I have the Bills also at 13-4. I have at 4th the Titans at 12-5. At 6th, 5th, I have the Patriots at 11-6.
Ooh.
At 6, I have the Colts at 10-7. And at 7th, I have the Steelers at 10-7.
Oh, you made a couple changes I noticed right away.
I had to.
He trusts me. That's why.
We'll get back to that, okay?
Steelers.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Ravens are decimated, dude.
Well, that's facts.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I already remember.
You know
slashed
one
a
team that's
couple.
off because we both love the same team,
I'm
but they're off.
stunned.
I'll tell you why.
I'm hurt. All right, Nick, go ahead.
All right, so I got the Chiefs 13-4, number 1 seed. 2, I have Buffalo Bills 12-5. 3, Cleveland Browns 12-5. 4, Tennessee Titans at 11-6. 5, New England Patriots at 11-5 as well. 6, Pittsburgh at 10-7, and Chargers 10-7 as well.
Oh, now you didn't have the Chargers before, did you?
I didn't.
So you guys just
I didn't.
traded.
I didn't.
Essentially.
I didn't.
Wait,
I bought in.
Okay.
we didn't talk
I
about
might have
this.
to hear this again. Like, now I'm a little confused even. I'll give you guys mine, all right? I got Kansas City 14-3, number 1. Buffalo Bills, number 2, 12-5. Indianapolis Colts, number 3 at 11-6. That's a dark horse, all right? Number 4, Cleveland Browns, also 11-6. Number 5, I still have the Ravens there at 11-6. All right. Tennessee Titans, number 6, 10-7. LA Chargers, number 7, 10-7. All right. And you guys want to give your AFC Championship game picks, or you want to wait?
I just want to go into your pick, actually.
What? The
Your
Colts?
Yeah, your list at Colts at 3. That's pretty bold.
Last time I checked, you guys both had them as division winners.
I did.
And now Mike does not. And you do not.
No, they are decimated.
The Colts?
Yeah, they always got something fucked up with them.
Here's the
They're
thing.
all going to be
I
back
don't
week
trust
1.
Carson.
I did love the Colts. I did love the Colts, but T.Y. Hilton's out for probably 12 games minimum.
I heard he's going to be back week 5. Earlier end. That's what I heard.
Oh, all
He's
right,
healing well.
I don't know,
Does that
but
change anything for you?
not really not to an extent like that because they're
they got wide receiver depth, so I'm not worried about that.
the problem with me with the Colts is Carson Wentz just can't get out of his own way with something.
I'm
It's
worried about
always
that too.
something.
I'll give you that. I'm worried about that.
I went back and forth with having them in the playoffs all day. I love Carson Wentz, so I'm going to go there. Similar to how you are with the Eagles being a homer, I'm a homer with Wentz.
Man.
But no, that's
I'm gonna keep my cool. All right, it's a little early in the show. I'm gonna just drink my water, motherfucker.
but no, I'm rocking with the Colts. But that pick does scare the shit out of me because that dude really can't get out of his own way.
I mean, I'm right there with you, and I guess that there's going to be a lot of players we worry about that are not vaccinated that could miss a number of weeks just by one positive test. So,
yeah, it's.
I didn't want to play it that way, I guess, but I'm just sticking with the Colts are a really talented team. They were really close last year, and if it breaks the right way, they are a dark horse team, which we at least agreed on that, right?
Totally.
So I mean, there's that. I mean, I think Mike, you took out the Chargers, which. I'm disappointed, man. What made you change your mind? And Nick, I want to know why you got in on the Chargers.
So for me, the Steelers' defense is legit, obviously. Mm-hmm. Their offense really is loaded. Now, I know their line's a little iffy right now, but I feel like everybody's just declaring their line as ass. You don't know.
Because it probably is. But listen, I'll give you this.
And they have a running game now.
I'll give you this. If their offensive line is just middle of the pack even, look out, right?
Yeah.
Can we agree on that?
Yeah, I don't think the Steelers are trash.
No.
At all, by any
not.
means. They're not.
They're not. I don't know why everybody's sleeping on them.
And here's my thing. I trust Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger over Justin Herbert and Staley. I can't think of his first name.
Yeah, Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley. That was it for me. And I also don't have the Ravens in there.
Yeah.
And that comes a lot from injuries. But
yeah, I mean, here, you know what I should tell the crowd? For people who don't know, Gus Edwards tore his ACL today, and the running back room is just totally in flux.
And Marcus Peters.
And then Marcus Peters on the defense end of the ball, which is a massive loss. That's a huge loss. I mean, they are actually one of the deeper teams at corner, so I think they'll be okay. But still, I mean, this is a game-changing cornerback here.
And
who was their number 2 corner.
The last 6 games of their season is very, very tough. It's like Arizona, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and then one of the Chargers maybe. So it's going to be a tough end of the road for them.
I'm sticking with them only because they got the recipe, man. Ground and pound and great defense. So that's why I'm sticking with the Ravens. And yes, the ground and pound, we don't know which running back it is, but it could be a plug-and-play situation. I will bet you right now they'll probably sign Latavius Murray, and if they don't, they like Tyson Williams, and they have Le'Veon Bell, who I'm not sure if he's got anything left to contribute, but they got a good offensive line. They got Lamar, so that run game should still be pretty solid. It is very disappointing, though.
I picked up Tyson Williams today.
Yeah, that's a good move. He was drafted in all my leagues, so I couldn't do it.
Sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm, me too.
Well,
Although
that's
last
value,
night
Mike.
there was a bidding issue, and I lost Gus Edwards when I thought I won him because my head was down.
And now look at you,
Karma.
you know? So, I mean, that person's pissed. What else? What else stood out? I don't think there was any other standouts. Oh, Mike, you added the Patriots in last second.
Yes. That was who I replaced the Ravens with.
Okay. So this is like a blind trust in solid coaching staffs and
Now
good
that
roster.
pick also scares me because Bill Belichick hasn't proven that he can win without Brady. Even before pre-Brady and now post-Brady, even though it was only one season, he hasn't proved that yet.
But at least he's got a Brady type at quarterback now.
He has somebody that can throw the ball. He's
Well,
still good at
Nick,
defense.
don't raise your eyebrows. You know exactly what I mean. A pocket passer. Don't get it twisted, all right? Come on, you guys get so sensitive over that shit. Yeah, you're not even picking Brady tonight.
So what?
I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it.
You will hear it.
Nope.
Yo,
you
your
can't
pop's
say
going
nothing.
sour.
Look.
Not tonight.
All right.
Tell me
so-
next week when you pick them again.
Look, I got the Patriots 5th seed. They are going to be tough to beat.
They're a good team.
They have a great defense. When they get Gilmore back, it's over.
If he doesn't
They
get
got
traded,
2.
there's a chance.
Even if he got traded, they are still going to be loaded. I
Yeah.
love the way the Patriots are constructed. They're going to run the football. They're going to do play action. They have 2 great tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry. And their wide receivers are shaky, right? But so was their wide receivers back in 2001, 2002. They weren't that good. It's almost like the same team. To me, honestly, it's a rookie quarterback, inexperienced guy. He's going to come in, and nobody's going to know anything about him. And I think he's going to light it up. I do. I like Mac Jones.
And are you feeling better about them now? Because I remember you had Cam Newton as their starter.
No,
are you feeling better now?
Way better.
Because I do too. I mean, I think
better.
that the Patriots and Steelers are still right there for me. They might miss out on tiebreaker. That's how close they are.
Yeah. And I had
So
the
I just want to
Chargers-
clarify that.
I had the Chargers in there as well. I didn't have them originally, but
Who'd you take out to put them there?
who did I?
The
take
Ravens.
out? Yeah.
Oh,
Ravens.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys just totally lost faith in the Ravens.
I'm not.
I mean, they're not getting any luck so far, so I understand.
I think Lamar Jackson is going to struggle this year. I do. Who's he got around him? Mark Andrews? Come on. Who else?
Well, you know what? We're going to learn a
already
lot
spoke about
real
this.
soon about him. The cards are stacked against him.
Real quick. We're going to learn real quick about Lamar Jackson.
They can't afford to fall behind. But, so guys, give me your AFC Championship game and who's representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. Ready, go. Mike, you do it.
I got the Chiefs over the Browns.
Okay?
I got the
Next.
Chiefs versus Titans.
Ooh.
You heard me.
And who's winning, though?
Titans.
Titans
Titans
going
are going
to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're my dark horse.
Damn. Fuck. All right, I got Chiefs over Colts, and that's a dark horse pick.
I love
because
that, dude.
I thought you guys were definitely going to go Chiefs over Browns, both of you, and I had to be different. So that's what I have. All right, let's go to the NFC, and I'm going to start it with you this time, Nick. Give me seeds 1 through 7 and their records.
I got Tampa Bay 13-4, number 1. Number 2, I got Green Bay Packers at 12-5. 3, San Francisco 49ers 11-6. Sorry. 4, Washington Football Team at 10-7. They're going to win the division. 5, I got the LA Rams at 11-6. And 6, I actually have Seattle in here. I got Seattle.
I think
in
you
here.
did already have
11-6 too. I think the Rams are going to own a tiebreaker against them.
Mm-hmm.
And number 7, I actually have the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow,
Weirdly.
2 NFC East teams,
Yeah.
and what's their record going to be?
They're going to be 10-7.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was going to say 8-8, but I know that's not a choice
And
anymore.
here's why. So when I looked at the schedule, they have the easiest schedule in the NFC East. And I think if they get hot, I think look out because they got 3 stud wide receivers. And I'm not even a Dallas fan. I just call it how I see it.
They should score points.
I call it how I see it. I'm not a Cowboys guy.
Off.
I'm not a Cowboys guy at all. I hate the team. I'm not a fan of them. I'm just calling it how I see it. And I mean, it was between them and the Vikings. I'll say that.
So you've come around on the Vikings. Didn't I give you that note? I gave you guys that note last week. I said, by the way, they're actually pretty good.
I have. I think last year they were like 8-8, 7-9.
They were 7-9,
but they were like
their defense is totally retooled.
right.
Oh, they should be really good. I mean, I won't be surprised one bit. I thought about that too. I thought about adding them in.
Yeah, I think Cowboys will be 7 seed, but we'll see.
I mean, your reasons are fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think their schedule favors them, honestly. Like towards down the stretch, I think it favors them.
All right, Mike, you go.
All right, so number 1, I have the Bucks at 14-3. Second, I have the Packers at 13-4. Third, I have the Niners at 12-5. The fourth, I have the Cowboys at 11-6, winning the East. Fifth, I have the Rams at 11-6. Sixth, I have the Seahawks at 10-7. And now I'm going to get ripped for this pick. But I'm taking a chance because every year, a team that nobody sees coming makes the playoffs.
Hit me. Let's go.
I have the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, and I just saw that. I saw there was like one random analyst out of like 30 or 40 that I read, and one of them had Atlanta in. I was like,
Really?
Oh, fuck. Caught my eye right away.
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike, I thought you were going to say Arizona because I just ripped you for the Kyler Murray shit.
So here's the craziest thing. When I first looked at it, I was leaning towards the football team.
Nice catch.
And then I switched it because I think they're being like wildly overrated. I think they're good, but I think like people are acting like Ryan Fitzpatrick all of a sudden is going to be that dude.
Yo, Papa, Godfather is ripping you both, man.
Well, I don't give a
Nick,
shit. I
you
don't
are
care.
smoking a fucking
He
Gotti.
just said
That's after.
his dad 5 minutes ago just said he thinks Denver's going to make the playoffs.
I mean, they
smoked
might
away.
be interesting. They might be interesting.
He found my stash. That's where that came from. That's where the Denver Broncos came from.
He found my stash.
Real shit.
And then he says Falcons. He's laughing. This is Falcons, no defense.
So look, they have
Good for
the
you, man. You're putting your balls on the line. That's the most bold thing I might have heard this whole offseason.
So look, they have the third easiest strength of schedule. They have a new head coach who revamped Ryan Tannehill. brought up Jonnu Smith. Now they have Kyle Pitts.
I like that Arthur Smith hire a lot.
I think Arthur Smith is the shit. Why not? Why not? And their offense is good. I mean, now look, Calvin Ridley's the one now, so he's going to be the one that's being game planned against. But I like Russell Gage. I think Mike Davis is a good running back. Kyle Pitts. So I like the Falcons this year, dude. I really do.
So
I think
they're kind of following the Dallas mold, high-scoring offense, but their defense is shit.
Yeah, and last year they had games where they were ahead, like the Dallas game, and they just lost it.
I mean, they lost so many close games.
Yeah,
They could have been an 8-win team easily.
Yeah, so I don't think Matt Ryan is like totally washed. And like I said, every year there's that one playoff team that makes it, and I think it's going to be the Falcons.
God, Favre, are you guys wearing tight draws tonight? I'm right there with you, God Favre. I don't know what the hell's going on. Here's my picks, though, all right?
Oh, God.
Wild disrespectful, bro.
Oh, God. Wow. All right. Well, then, Tampa Bay, number 1, 13-4. Number 2, Green Bay Packers at 12-5. Number 3, Seattle Seahawks, 11-6. I kept them as my division winner.
Cat.
Number 4, the Philadelphia Eagles. You heard me.
Oh, my.
I'll say it again.
Oh, my.
I'll say it again.
Homer.
Philadelphia Eagles, 10-7.
He's starting The Simpsons.
All right, Phil, I like that.
What
Let's
the
go,
fuck
baby.
is that?
All right. Number 5, San Francisco 49ers, 11-6. Same record as the Seahawks, tiebreaker. Listen to this, too.
Okay.
Number 6, LA Rams, 11-6. Oh, shit. 3-way tiebreaker. I hope that's mathematically possible there. But number 7, I decided to stick with it. I told you guys. All right. I'm calling, like Mike said, something new happens every year. There's going to be history this year. There's going to be 4 teams from the NFC West that make the playoffs. Your Arizona Cardinals, 10-7, make it as the 7th seed. They might get in with 9 wins because you know what? Everyone after them, huge question mark for me. So I'm going with quarterback play, high-scoring offense, and they have a pass rush. They do. You can make that face all you want. I didn't see you do that when I said Atlanta. What the fuck's wrong with you? You coming after me today, huh?
I'm just having
That's
fun.
Mike's job.
I'm having fun. I'm just perplexed.
I'm on chill mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get there, though. We'll get there.
You did throw out that subtle Homer remark earlier.
Yeah, I got to get a little dig here and there. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you guys are, man.
So you got the whole division in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, and guess what? They're taking a game apiece from each other. Basically, is how it's going to turn out. And then out of the division, might make some surprises.
So you think a 9-win team is going to get in?
No, I said they could. I wouldn't be surprised if they went 9, but I have them winning 10.
Okay.
I just don't like. I think that it's really close. Like, I don't know what to expect from the Saints right now. I'm expecting they don't get in. But what if Jameis is any good? If he is any good, interesting team. Suddenly they're looking, I don't think there's going to be more than one NFC East team. Washington's interesting, though, to me. Dallas, I don't think Dak's going to stay healthy enough.
Oh, my God.
But if he does, they'll be right there, too. This is like a number of 9-win teams to me right there. The Bears, if they get it to Justin Fields soon enough, maybe. I like the Vikings, though.
What did you have the Eagles at? 11 and what?
I had them 10-7. I said the winner of this division is going 10-7, no matter what. If it's not the Eagles, whatever team wins it, 10-7.
Nah, we 11-6.
Man, that's major faith. I don't have those.
That's
stats.
major cat.
That's no cat, of course.
Major cat.
No cat.
Have you seen their schedule?
Who?
The Eagles?
I didn't pick the fucking Eagles.
It's the second easiest.
Didn't you say 11 and 6?
The
No,
Cowboys.
he said Cowboys.
Oh.
I said Eagles 10-7. I said the winner of the division is going to go 10-7 though, no matter who it is.
Well, I'll be honest. I think the Eagles versus Falcons, it's a must win for them then. They got a hard schedule.
I got them winning week 1.
Okay.
It's going to be a track meet.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think they're going to win too.
I got the Falcons winning that, but we're getting to that soon.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, what else stood out to you guys? Tell me what else.
you with four in the whole division making the playoffs.
Yo, I told you I was
bold.
thinking about it because originally I did not have it. Like
That's
that.
never happened before, right?
Who's the
It's never
honorable
happened
mention?
before because this is the first time where there's second
That's a
time where
great
there's
question.
3 wild cards.
That's a great
Who's
question.
the honorable mention?
I told you though, the Vikings.
The Vikings?
are right there, and I would like the Saints if Jameis turns it on. But I told you, like Washington and Dallas, assuming everything goes their way, I could see them being 9-win teams, like right in the thick of it. Carolina might be a surprise team, by the way. I'm gonna throw that out there,
Yeah,
but
we
I don't
talked
think
about
they're gonna
that.
get in.
We talked about that.
I don't think they're
a couple
gonna get
episodes
in.
ago.
I
but
think
they're
they'll be
gonna
respectable though.
Yeah.
It's all coming down to Darnold. I actually think they're going to be pretty
And I'm
above
rooting for him,
average.
dude, because he was in a really bad situation.
He's going to be awesome in Carolina.
So what I did was like simply out of that bunch right there, I went with the team who has the quarterback. They got Kyler Murray, and that offense is crazy explosive, and then they got a pass rush. You got J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones. I mean, that's huge right there,
No, I agree with you.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why I put them in. I figured, all right, they'll find a way. They were 8-8 last year,
Yeah.
you know? So, I mean, they had Seahawks were 12-4, Rams were 10-6, and the Cardinals were 8-8. I mean, I don't see why not. I missed one team. Which team did I miss there? Oh, the Niners were 6-10, but obviously we're expecting a major rebound. They're super talented. So,
I agree. All right. So who do you got in the championship game?
go ahead, Mike.
I have the Bucks over the Rams.
Okay.
Wow. I had the same thing. Bucks over Rams as well.
Oh, so you guys changed too? Because I thought you said you had a rematch again.
I did have it, but I have the Rams beating the Packers because I think the Rams defense will be able to I don't want to say handle Green Bay, but I think they'll be able to keep it close and they'll wind up winning. But I do have reserves about Matt Stafford. I've been on record saying that, like, I think he's a good quarterback. It's just he's never really done shit.
I got reserves about the defense keeping up what they did last year when they lost so many players.
I
But
agree.
they still have Aaron Donald.
I agree. But okay, so here's my logic on why I picked the Rams. I think they're going to get hot down the stretch. They're going to be one of those teams that nobody wants to play come January, and they have a plethora of weapons, and Stafford can throw the ball.
Oh, yeah. I think
He's
they're going to
not
light
a
it
fucking
up.
joke. You know what I mean?
I
He's
wish
not
that- I
a
wish
scrub.
And McVay won with Goff.
Yes. So like when I put it together, like I just see them making a run towards the end of the season. They're going to start peaking around first week of December.
I wish Cam Akers was still there. I would be interested. I mean, they're going to be a good team, though. They'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Tampa over Green Bay again.
Okay.
Look out. Aaron Rodgers is scary. I think he's motivated, but this is going to be one where it's like he gets beaten again by Tom Brady, and he's thinking, oh, I don't know where to go for my future. It's going to be one of those things where it's
Jeopardy.
like they get there again, and this time they're going to lose a really close game. I almost put the Seahawks there because I think that Russell Wilson and the offense, I think that they're going to take a major step forward with Shane Waldron at offensive coordinator. They're going to let him cook, I think. But I like the Packers defense low-key. That's kind of why I have them there. I think that they're going to be a little bit better this year. I like their secondary, and they have a good pass rush. So that's why I have them there. But the Bucs are just so stacked. I can't help it. I think it's going to be a rematch there, and I tried not to, like I said, like I didn't want to have a rematch in both conferences. So this is the one where I had one I felt most confident about. Super Bowl, though. Who wants it first?
I'll go first. I have the Titans versus the Bucks in the Super Bowl, and I got the Bucks winning.
Okay, I thought you were, so you're surprised. You were saying this earlier. You were hyping up like, look out.
I think the Titans have the ingredients. The
do.
only knock on them is their defense. They're
they-
middle of the pack.
They
right?
just got to run the hell out of the ball and keep teams off the field.
Exactly right. And guess what? So if they get ahead, they have the running back to eat the clock. Correct?
They do.
If they need to play catch up, they got two lethal wide receivers on that team
Oh, they do.
to catch up.
2 top 10 fantasy
They
receivers.
are going to
according
be
to Mikey P. No
hard
big deal.
to beat. They are going to be very hard to beat. And I love Mike Vrabel. I think he's a great coach. I think his players play for him. And I just think that every year they've been taking a step, except for last year, they took a step back. But I think 2 years ago when you saw that team come together, I think now they're a little bit more talented, a little bit more mature. Ryan Tannehill's a little bit more comfortable in the system. I love their team. I'm in on them. I think they're my
We'll
dark
see.
horse. Yeah.
I like them too.
Yeah.
If the defense is good enough.
Bottom line.
I mean, I could see it. Mike?
I have the Bucks beating the Chiefs again because, and I have Brady being the MVP because it's just regular.
Yeah, who's
I
your
mean-
MVP, Nick? Is this obvious?
Oh, it's TB12.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
No cap up
Like,
here, of
it's
course.
just it's AFC, NFC, KFC. It don't matter. Brady's just that guy, bro. He really is. And until he proves me wrong, I'm just gonna keep going with it because they're gonna be better than last year. 100%. They're going to be
I
better.
think so, too.
Better than last year.
But I got a rematch as well. I got Chiefs
But you have a different.
versus Bucks.
You have
know,
a
I did
different
that.
outcome.
I got a different outcome.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, man. they're going to be on a mission this year. That offense is going to be lethal. A defense should be just good enough. I mean, like I said, they're like that early 2000, not early 2000, but like late 2000 Eagles where they like to turn the ball over a lot. That's what their defense does. They get the ball back to the offense. But they're not the greatest defense. I just think the offense is going to be lethal. Absolutely lethal behind a much improved offensive line. And Mahomes gets revenge. All right? That's who my Super Bowl MVP is. And now we got to go through our award winners real quick before we make our Week 1 picks, which is going to be quicker this week. I forgot to say that at the beginning. We're doing our Week 1 picks. I'm going to give you the spreads, but we don't have a body of work to go off of. So we're just kind of giving our list. We might make a note or two, but that's going to be a kind of a quicker segment than usual this week.
Yeah, before we do that, everybody, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, please give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, if you're watching this live right now, please share this post. We would greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick. So who wants the award winners first?
I'll go. Let that bitch go first.
Let's go right down the list. If you want to make a note, feel free. We're not going to go deep into this, but we want it on record. It's going to be attached to our names, and we'll talk about it at the end of the season.
Hold on. You start this out.
Oh, fine. I mean,
Let
I
that
never
bitch
do
go
start it
first.
out. All right. Deal. MVP, Patrick Mahomes. I'm sticking with it. Lethal. Offensive player of the year. CMC, baby. Look out. He's going to have, I would guess 2,400 total yards. He's going to lead the NFL in scrimmage yards. So I'll give you that, all right? Defensive player of the year. Aaron Donald's going to do it again, but this is probably going to be his last one. How do you like that? All right? Offensive rookie of the year. I was torn over this. I decided to go with Trey Lance because I think that it obviously is an award that favors quarterbacks. Defensive rookie of the year, Kwity Paye. Sticking with the Colts theme. Comeback player of the year, Carson Wentz. This is an underdog pick. Coach of the year, Kyle Shanahan. Fantasy MVP, CMC. All right? So who wants it next?
I will. I'll take it.
Go ahead.
My MVP is going to be Tom Brady. Straight up.
God bless.
And we're doing comeback player of the year. Like comeback player of the year.
Sure.
CMC.
Is he your poi too?
Yeah. I mean, come on. I
Fantasy
think
MVP too?
Yeah, he should be.
Nice.
PPR, absolutely. I mean, that's why people pay $108 in the draft.
Sweet.
You want him to be. He better be the MVP. Shit. So, coach of the year. Wow, that's tough. I'm going to go with Bill Belichick.
I thought you would.
I am.
Who's your defensive player of the year?
My defensive player, Aaron Donald. Again,
Attaboy.
he's a force.
He is.
Yeah.
Offensive rookie and defensive rookie.
Offensive rookie, I'm going to go with Devontae Smith.
That was a change for you, wasn't it?
No, I was consistent with that. I think he's going to have a great year.
That was
that was a good pick by you last night, Mike.
Yeah, I got him for $2 last night.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
If he could be Justin Jefferson, I'm in business.
Might be better, for all we know.
I hope.
Defensive rookie of the year, Nick. Who do you got?
Shit. Fuck.
And by the way, for you Cowboy lovers, I had Micah Parsons there. I changed my mind last minute. I was trying to stick with my theme. I got the Colts being an underdog. All right?
I'll go Michael Parsons.
All right.
He's going to be beast.
He's going to have a ton of production.
Yeah,
I will
exactly.
guarantee you that.
Yeah,
Mike?
I'm going to go with him.
All right,
You're
so
up.
For MVP, I have Josh Allen. For offensive player of the year and comeback player of the year, I have CMC.
Nice.
For defensive player of the year, I have Chase Young. For offensive rookie of the year, I have Devontae Smith. For defensive rookie of the year, I have Patrick Surtain.
You guys call me homers, fuckers. Keep going.
But mine's rational and logic.
I'm not Homer.
Well, I don't know what you are anymore. All right, go ahead.
Episode name.
Oh, my God.
And then for coach of the year, I have Arthur Smith.
Nice. I mean, that's an obvious pick. If they get in,
If they make the
I'm right
playoffs, he
there
will
with
be.
you.
Yeah, so that to me, that kind of went hand in hand.
All right. And who'd you say for defensive rookie? I missed it.
Patrick Surtain.
That's it. Literally, I was between all three of those guys. I just wanted
Breaking
to get
news.
enough
Breaking
picks.
news.
Go ahead.
Tampa Bay just scored 7-0. Chris Godwin, 5-yard touchdown pass from Tom Brady.
Derek, eat my gat!
I feel like
First of 3+ passing touchdowns tonight. Don't you worry, Nick.
I feel like
Brady,
a
top
pile
5
of
quarterback.
shit right now. I feel really horrible about
I don't
the
want to
pick.
hear it. I don't feel bad for you.
But it's still young. And
It's over, buddy.
we got a question. Why am I discounting the Bucks at home? Honestly, I looked at this game and it was just weird. Like the Cowboys had Hard Knocks. The buildup was there, and it's just like, why are the Cowboys playing the Bucks on opening day? Like, why?
I'm hard again.
Viewership, right? So it just feels like a lot of people are going to be shocked by the results, and it's going to swarm people in. And I don't know. I just felt that way. I did. And I don't give a fuck.
You're going to have a chance. You know what?
Care. I don't care.
No, I got something for you. You're going to have a chance to redeem yourself with sports cards. Phil, give me something. Give me bang, bang.
Pulls up three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
Nick, I got a burning question for you related to our Kyler and Baker debate that Mike and I had. Who is the better long-term buy right now? Baker or Kyler? And I mean, you can break it down. I know that you have some actual cards listed right here.
Yep.
You could do that.
Yeah, so the 2018 Panini Prism Baker Mayfield rookie PSA 10 is going for $380, and 2019 Panini Prism PSA 10 Kyler Murray rookie is going for $350. I think Baker is the better long term, and I say that because of yeah. And I say that, look, the Browns are very good, and they're going to be good for the next couple years.
So you're basing it on team success?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a team game.
But not because
It's a
of
team
quarterback.
game.
But not because of quarterback,
No,
right?
but real fast.
Well, no,
The better player.
No. Baker produces.
But who's
Who's a better player
Yeah.
right now? I would take Kyler Murray.
thank you.
Coin flip.
But it goes by team success. If Kyler Murray's getting bounced out of the playoffs every year, his card ain't gonna be worth shit.
He didn't make
It's
it.
a fair point.
It is. And
Did he make the playoffs yet? Real fast. I forget. I got short-term memory loss. Sour.
He's got a year behind Baker, though. So, listen, if he gets in this year, he's got the same amount of playoff appearances in the same amount of years.
Real fast.
Right?
The only reason that Baker's going for more than Kyler right now, if you look at the current situation, Baker and Stefanski are better than Kingsbury and Murray. I'm just saying Murray doesn't have the better head coach.
Stefanski is like an
He's
arm
legit.
and a leg and a head over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it goes
that's
by
okay.
it goes by team success. So I'm taking Baker. Me personally,
Okay.
I am. And like why Kyler Murray's $30 cheaper than Baker is probably kind of disrespectful, honestly.
It does seem disrespectful.
Because the Browns are poised for a Super Bowl.
But you don't
run.
think, like, what if Kyler wins MVP this year? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like, Kyler's
not going to win MVP.
I mean,
He's not.
I'm not saying he is. I got Mahomes, but I'm saying this guy was in the MVP conversation
And
for
Baker
8 to 10 weeks last year.
Baker could be too. If the Cleveland
Well, I
Browns
doubt it, but he will be. He will be.
If the Cleveland Browns are the number one
Mike's
seed,
loving this shit.
if they are the number one seed in the AFC, yeah, his card's gonna go bananas.
I can't wait till you guys sit next to each other. Oh man, I better see some handies because that's what it looks like from here.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that's my guy.
All right, next topic. I had enough. All right, next topic.
Well, wait, hold on. What's yours? And what's yours?
I mean, so like I said, I kind of just said it. I think it's Baker Mayfield, but it's right now it's just a situation. I think if Cliff Kingsbury blows,
He does.
and here's the thing, from a talent perspective, Kyler Murray's the better like overall talent, I guess you could say, because
Thank you.
he's a better athlete. But like
People want flash though when they buy cards. I feel like they want flash, and I think this guy's got a decent chance of being in an MVP conversation.
he can, and they do want flash. But would you rather have flash at 8 and 9, or would you rather have success at 13 and 4?
Facts.
So when I do
Facts.
that, when I look at that, I'm like, okay, now you can say like it is a team game. He's better off with the team around him. But if he's producing and he has 25 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, he's doing his job just as much as every other player.
If Baker turns out to be what he should be, what I thought he would be as well, I mean, that team's winning a Super Bowl.
And
real
he's
soon.
now he's
I'm with you on
quiet.
that.
He grew up. He's not
Listen,
talking all that shit.
I want to remind everybody that I like Baker. I was just giving you a hard time because I think you're fucking shot.
I am shot.
That's all. That's all. But I like Baker. I do like Baker. So I believe in him. I think he's going to have a good year.
So you got Kyler long
I
term?
would take Kyler, but I mean, I like the reasons you guys give.
Yeah,
I'll give
'cause
you that.
I just don't
All
see
right?
the Cardinals making the Super Bowl anytime soon.
But I'm going to push it forward, all right?
Sure, go ahead.
So everyone knows now that obviously Mac Jones won the starting quarterback job.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been monitoring the card market, all right? So I want you, Nick, to tell me a little bit about Mac Jones cards because this is a burning question that everyone wants to know. And I want to know if he's a long-term buy or more of a quick flip if the Patriots get off to a quick start, per se. All
Okay,
right?
so The 2021 Panini Prism draft picks, Mac Jones cards, orange ice and silver prism. Since Cam been released, which was about 10 days ago or so, his cards are up 100 to 300%. That is bananas. And I think he's a long-term buy because I think their team success is always going to be there. I think the Patriots are going to be very, very good for years to come, honestly, especially if Belichick is still there. So I think he's a long-term buy, but you could also do a flip if you wanted to. If you don't believe in him, buy him up. And then if the Patriots go on a little run and, they're the Patriots again, then you can flip them. That's it. Straight up.
So it's basically depending on who you are as a person, really.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Do you believe in Mac Jones long term? Do you think Mac Jones is going to win Super Bowls with the Patriots? Do you believe he's going to win MVP? Like, it all depends on that. But I think he's a long term because I think the team is built to win in the future. For me.
I mean, you know what I would do, Nick? If it were up to me, I'd buy a bunch of them. And I'd sell a handful, but I'll keep a few.
Well, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah. I agree with you.
Because I think he's in a good position to succeed.
So do you like him long term?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, he's an accurate thrower. And I like the coach. I like the coaching staff. I like the team he's on. And, I mean, that's that. It's a recipe. It's worked for Belichick for how many years,
Yeah, and that was my point. That's why I really like him long term because like I do see that, working out for them. I do.
And he seems like he's a good decision maker also.
Yeah.
Like I think that he's going to be a pretty polished quarterback. He might have been the most pro ready. I mean, it's arguable at least.
It's arguable with
but he's up there.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. They were both pro ready quarterbacks.
I agree.
And they played in schemes that were favorable to carry over. So there's that. And now we are on to our week 1 preview. Phil, I mean, I know I made you do the Sunday afternoon one already. That was my fault. All right. So give us some Monday Night Football just for the hell of it. All right. Hey, there we go. So I'm going to keep our promise here. We don't have a body of work yet, so we're not going to go off of last season's results. We're just going to kind of give our picks, maybe a quick note or two. I'm going to take us through all of the week 1 games besides tonight's, all right, because we already did that. And you guys can give me your pick and your spread pick, all right? So I'm going right through the list, and we're going to close out the show in damn near record timing today, all right? Pat myself on the back.
Let's do it. We're getting the hang of it.
Right? So 1 p.m. game slate. Here we are. First one. Eagles at Falcons. Falcons are favored -3. What you got? You guys, I mean, one of you step up and take it, all right?
I got the Eagles, and I'll take the Eagles +3 as well.
Love it.
I got my bad.
I just think that the Eagles are a mystery on offense, and I think Falcons defense is kind of shaky, and I think they're gonna get caught off guard, and I think the Eagles are gonna beat them.
Mike?
I got the Eagles with the points, but I had the Falcons winning the game.
All right. I got the Eagles, and I got the Eagles +3.
No shit.
Hold on.
Oh, I bet that weeks ago.
Hold on. My prediction is still in play here, boys. 7-6 right now. 7-6. Dak threw a touchdown pass to CeeDee Lamb for 22
nice.
yards.
I got CD in one league.
It's not over. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Okay. Hey, you're crazy.
I started
all you
CD.
fuckers
I'm not
are crazy.
crazy. I started them.
Yeah, we're going to see.
I have 2 Cowboys on.
I also
That's
called
a record for me, by the way.
I also called CeeDee Lamb would be the guy on that team for wide receiver.
CDs, TDs.
Fine.
CDs, TDs, brother.
I'm here for it for tonight. All right. Steelers at Bills. Bills are favored -6.5. What do you got?
I'll start it off. You said Steelers and Bills, right?
Steelers at Bills.
This is my upset pick of the week. I have the Steelers.
Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm.
Sound it, motherfucker. Okay.
Please hit that shit.
He said,
I was
okay.
looking at the comments. That's not his fault.
Okay.
I have the Steelers winning the game outright.
Ooh. Wow. All right. Nick?
I got the Bills winning, and I'll take the Steelers to cover to 6.5.
I'm the same as you, Nick.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Vikings -3 at the Cincinnati Bengals. What do you got? Nick, you go first.
I'll take the Vikings, and I'll take the Vikings with the points as well, -3.
Me too?
Yeah.
All right,
Clean,
Mike.
clean sweep.
Clean sweep. Moving on. Easy one. We got to get a sound effect for that.
Yeah, 49ers.
Yo, give me some clap right
Miss
there.
me. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's
That you just.
That's the
Woo-wee.
Bengals getting clapped right there. Apologies. Pause. All right, 49ers -7.5 at the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, miss me. You already know.
Yeah, miss me too.
You might want to hit that. You might want to hit the clap again,
Miss
Phil.
me on that. No.
That's a clean sweep. Oh my God. Do you guys think that Jimmy G is gonna start the game and finish it?
Yeah, it's the Lions, bro.
yeah.
They're not even gonna have. It's not even gonna be close.
Sprinkle in Trey Lance fourth quarter. You know what I mean?
That would be a
He'll play.
mistake.
No, he's going to play.
Man, we'll see.
He will.
Yeah, he probably will.
Niners 7.5. Book it.
Book it. Done. Cardinals at Titans. Titans -3 at home.
Give me
What
the
do you got?
Give me the Titans. Covering the spread
Give
too.
me my Super Bowl pick. Titans -3.
I'm going to take the Titans because they're at home, and I think I'm going to take the spread too.
Yeah.
So now they're clean sweep, but it's going to be a close game. But that's just a line where I'm not interested. All right. Next, we got the Seahawks -3 at the Colts. Road favorites. They're not a great road team either, generally. So, what do you got?
Give me the Colts.
Oh, outright?
Outright.
Outright! Sound the alarm! That's another one. I mean, maybe not worthy of the alarm, but
No, give me the Colts outright on that.
that's still a big upset pick.
Yeah, but I think now too, like the Colts are starting to get like lost in there. They have the same team from last year and a better quarterback.
All right, Nick.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Seahawks, and I'll take the points as well.
I'm going to take the Seahawks, and I think they're going to cover it as well. But
I would tease it, though.
largely because I think the Colts might be a little sloppy to start the season because their starting quarterback didn't get a lot of reps. And even I can admit that, no matter how much I like him. All right? So there's that. And I'm a Russell Wilson stan, obviously.
That's facts.
That's major facts. All right? Chargers at Washington football team. This is a pick'em game.
I don't know why.
What you got?
I got the Washington football team.
I got the Chargers. No cap over here.
Okay, look. Chargers got to go across the country.
That scares me a little
That
bit.
scares me.
Because they're
So I'm
not
taking
great
Washington.
when they travel across the country.
I'm taking Washington.
They're
I'm
better
going to
than
put that out
Washington.
there, but also it is week 1, and I think that the travel doesn't hurt them as much. So I'm going to go with Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
I'm on the island. I love
We
it.
agree.
Great. This is
Mike, come on
great.
now.
This is great.
We don't hate each other.
Progress.
So great.
No, we don't hate each other.
We don't disagree with everything, right? All right, it depends. Jets at the Panthers. Panthers -4. What do you got?
I'll take Panthers, and I'll take the Jets with the points.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Give me the Jets with the points.
I'm going to take Panthers and Panthers line as well. But Jets might be interesting here. We'll see. We'll see. It's the first game for Zach Wilson, so CMC. That's all I got to say. All right. Jags -3 at Texans.
Yeah, you can miss me with this too. I mean, because the Texans are terrible.
I know, but the Jags aren't that good either.
I think they're being overlooked this year. I'm not saying it like that, but I think they're gonna be all right.
Look, I got the Jags with the points as well. But I this game could go either way.
I'm going Jags too, but I mean,
They're two trash-ass teams battling out.
it's a war of attrition between
Who's
trash.
worse? Yeah.
At least they got Trevor Lawrence over
Yeah.
there. All right. So Browns at Chiefs. This is the game of the week easily, right? Game of the week. Chiefs -6. Man, who wants this one first?
I'll take it.
This is the 4 p.m. game slate now, by the way.
I'll take it. Give me the Browns, and give me the Browns outright.
Wow,
heard me.
that's an alarm. Hit
Ring
that,
that
one.
fucking alarm. Ring that shit.
You wanna ring the bell?
fucking heard me.
You want to ring the bell?
I don't care.
So game of the week, upset of the week for you?
Yeah.
All right. I like it. I like that
Well, my
energy.
upset was Dallas versus Tampa Bay, but this is another.
Oh, yeah,
upset.
that's true. I mean,
Yeah, I think the Super Bowl winning team
look,
or
I was-
Super Bowl teams last year are going to go 0-1. But then they're going to go crush
I
everybody.
was giving you a
They need
chance, though, to change that. That's why I didn't want to sound the alarm a little too.
That. No, you can sound that shit.
Man, God
sound that
bless.
shit.
I got the Browns
make
with
it
the
loud.
points.
But you got the Chiefs winning?
I had the Chiefs winning.
I'm right there with you, Mike, actually. I'm right there with you. It's going to be close. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be close, but
It won't shock me, though,
The
if, like,
line
the-
will be covered.
If the
That's
Chiefs
all I'm
won by
gonna say.
10, it wouldn't shock me, or 8 or something like that. But
You know
I
what?
like the Browns.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. Give me Chiefs for both. Fuck it. They're at home. Give me
Okay.
Chiefs and Chiefs line, all right?
Okay.
That's my team this year.
Be careful.
Sorry. But I like the Browns a lot, all right? Dolphins at Patriots. Patriots -3. Division battle.
Give me the Patriots -3. I think that Bill Belichick will eat up Tua.
Okay?
Patriots, and give me the Patriots with the points too as well.
Me too. All right. Packers -4 at the Saints. This game is in Jacksonville. That's where New Orleans chose to play the game. They want a Green Bay to travel. So, who you got?
I'm kind of shocked about this line. I mean, it's a weird line, like 4 points
Yeah,
for
it
the
is kinda
Packers. Like
weird.
I feel like it's like a trap almost. But I'll take the Packers and the points as well.
Same.
4 points? That's
Same.
crazy.
Me too. All right. Broncos -3 at the Giants. Coming across the West Coast. Another one of those bad boys.
Give me Denver. I think their line will be able to eat up that offensive line on the Giants.
Scream. I'm right there with you.
Give me the G-men.
Oh, wow.
Straight the fuck up.
I mean, I'm not going to sound the alarm, though, because
No,
There's
I think
no
the
need.
Giants are going to win.
good for you.
Yeah.
You did that for your pops, didn't you?
No, no, they're going to be trash, but they're going to beat the Broncos. I don't think the Broncos are all that.
Look out for that defense, though. Rebound year for them. They got a lot of skill talent, too.
So does the Giants.
Teddy's just got to not turn the ball over.
So does the Giants.
All right. Sunday Night Football. I would say play the music, but we already did.
Yeah.
Okay. Bears at Rams, -7.5 for the Rams. Who you got?
I'll take the Rams and I'll take the Bears with the points.
Okay.
I'm taking the Rams, and I would lay the points.
I'm going to take the Rams, and I'll take the Bears line right there. And maybe Justin Fields is in after the first drive. We'll see. I'll pray for them. Okay? Monday Night Football. Again, sorry, we'll play the music next time, all right? We're going to add some more sound effects and stuff. Ravens, -4.5 at Raiders. Now, this line might have changed. I probably should check that real quick. But you guys want to wait for that? Because we're done pretty much. So you want to wait for me to get that line?
No, I mean I don't really think it matters. I think it's the Ravens and the points. I have no
So
faith.
it went down to Ravens -4.
Yeah, I have no faith in the Raiders, dude,
All right.
at all.
Okay, I'll take the Raiders to win the game. And, yeah, I think
Oh my God!
You heard
You're
me.
full of upsets this week. Sound the fucking alarm.
absolutely
That's worthy.
it's about to get real fucking crazy this season. I'm telling you, I'm dead serious. The Ravens losing those players in the last 2 weeks is going to absolutely damage that locker room.
This ain't the game for them to lose, though.
I don't care. They
Oh,
got to go
boy.
across the country. And look, the Raiders aren't bad. They're not terrible. Derek Carr
I
can
think
play.
the Ravens defense is going to have a field day.
And I
I
think
really do.
I
I still think the
are gonna win.
Ravens are going to be able to control the clock. Even with Tyson Williams.
I don't care.
I really do.
I think the Raiders are going to win. Straight up.
Man, God bless. Mike, you said Ravens both ways, right?
Yeah,
And that's me too. Mike, we agreed a lot this segment.
You
yeah.
guys
Something's in the water over
see,
here.
because you guys play safe. I don't play fucking safe.
Oh, no way.
I got the Steelers beating the Bills. I got the Colts beating the Seahawks. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, but you got playoff teams beating other playoff teams. Facts.
I have nothing to even. I have nothing to say there, bro.
It's
One of
just
these
real
times,
shit.
All right,
I
just do the outro.
Listen, one of these times I want to see you two arguing like crazy. It's going to happen when you're sitting
I
next
promise
to each
you,
other.
it's
On the horizon.
It's coming.
yeah, it's coming.
coming.
And it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be wild.
So look at that. 9:03. I projected us an hour and 5 minutes. Boom, baby. Let's go. Give that clap. Come on. That's our show tonight, guys. Enjoy Thursday Night Football. Enjoy the regular season. We're going to have our live stream on Monday at 8 p.m. We're going to review the games that happen, big fantasy performances. And in the second show, it will be a preview of the following week, always. Every single week. That's how it's going to go. All right? Nick, you know what to do.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll see you guys Monday night at P&I.
Still done before 9:05.